What you got going on today?
We celebrating the Rocket Foundation. We're doing the Rocket Foundation, of course, but we celebrate my nephew's birthday. We putting it all in one, calling the summit, and we just doing this for a purpose, bro. Making sure to take our legacy, his name, stay alive, and we got to be frontline and do something about it, you know, from the politics sides and in the street side. So like, we just merging this together and building this big old foundation, this big old family, this big "you are not alone" crew, this big superhero group. Like, I feel like we just here to just embrace all that energy of like when you lose a loved one.
And since then, unfortunately, I've lost a couple mentees and a few friends to gun violence. It's just a huge issue that keeps raging forward. But I've been an outspoken activist for now over 12 years. Fought to pass policy in Washington, D.C. We passed the first bill in 30 years on gun violence, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. And then shortly after that, I met Quavo and you know, unfortunately through tragedy, but he was determined to make it triumph, you know, and to make sure that there's power in the loss that happened.
So like, I feel like I had to put like my patience, my time, my heart, even my ego, I had to sit aside. You know what I'm saying? It's hard every time I do these summits. I feel like one, I was there. This is my nephew, so I'm always like supposed to take care of him and bring him home in any situation. So starting from, like I said, starting from this and the foundation, it's the only way I think I know right now.
And that's what makes Rocket such a big deal, is because Quavo can shine a light on these programs and strategies. You know, we've already granted to over 10 organizations here locally to help them build their program, but more importantly, tell the story of how they're helping to save lives. And they can expand and connect with more folks that are in need, right? And so we went from, you know, small organizations that didn't have resources to now they can get federal money, state money, city money. They're getting support from foundations. They're getting support from corporations. And that's because we're able to tell the story of how impactful they are. And I think that is something huge. I mean, even this year in Atlanta, homicides are down 11%, right? So we know that if you pour into the community, and we know access to guns is a big problem, but if you pour into the community first, you can reduce violence by so much.